Hi there, Aquarius. All right, we're talking about the new moon and the Lionsgate portal. So we're gonna do a maybe quick. I don't know. They've been like up and down all these readings, so maybe a quick reading, maybe not. I don't know. But we're gonna do a reading on the new moon energy. I used to do new moon and full moon readings. Okay. I stopped doing that just because I just didn't have the time anymore. But this seems like a special occasion with this whole Lionsgate thing. So. Not that that doesn't happen every year, but for some reason this year it feels special. All right, so I'm doing it. So what we're going to look at is, we're looking at the new moon energy, which is, the beginning of the cycle. We're saying goodbye to anything that didn't manifest that we were trying to work on in the past cycle. Wasn't for us. Anything that isn't for us, we're letting it go. And we're adding that little extra spice of that 8/8 Lionsgate in there too. I'm not going to oversell the whole Lionsgate thing because, I feel like it's been capitalized, if that's the right word. Anyways. And I guess I am a little bit to a degree, but I felt like this one, because it is actually on the new moon, I feel like there's some special energy going on here. So we're going to look at 4 aspects of your life. If I can pick up this card. Okay, I got it. 4 aspects of your life. I have these aces out here because we are working on new moon energy. And so the aces are new beginnings. So we have your heart, your head, your physical, and your spiritual. And then we're going to go through each section, see what we've got going on in those aspects of your life. And then we're going to pull it all together for an overall kind of like what's going on or sense, whatever. If you're new to my channel, my name is Melissa, and I do tarot readings kind of like this sometimes. Mostly I do like kind of controversial topics, things that are going on in the news. I don't watch the news, so if it's a news issue, then I know it's important if it comes to me. Also celebrity stuff and other random drama to keep you entertained. I also do witchy subscription unboxing videos and crystal information. So links to those playlists will be in the description down below. All right, let's go. What does Aquarius need to know in their heart space right now? Alrighty. In their head. Oh my goodness, I bumped my head on my light. And physical. Okay, yeah, that's physical, all right. Spiritual. All right. Okay. Oh. That was anticlimactic. Anyways, all right. So let's take a look starting on the left with your heart. All right, we have the Page of Cups. Some kind of offer maybe of love. We have the Hierophant reversed here, so I feel like maybe there's a missed lesson or, gosh, overthrowing an organization. Okay, so we're taking down the patriarchy. We've already decided that a long time ago, right? The Hierophant could be the patriarchy. Like, I mean, could be. Come on. I don't know what that has to do with your specific heart space, though. Like, I feel like maybe, I don't know. That's kind of weird. We'll see if it applies to anything else that comes up here. So, in your heart space, I feel like there may be some kind of new love opportunity. Not necessarily opportunity, but I feel like maybe it's blocked by something that's a little too rigid. Could be, but I feel like there is some kind of affection, some kind of newer affection that is, I don't know, maybe this reversal is just a blockage by whatever this energy is here. There could be a person blocking a heart issue, not heart issue, that kind of sounds medical. But like blocking some feelings or causing some feelings that were, I feel like it's like somebody putting your fire out, like you had some kind of strong emotional bond to something and it's like either disallowed or goes against some rules or something like that. I feel like forbidden love. Okay. All right. So in the heart space, we're going to say forbidden love. All right. Never had it summed up so shortly, but okay. Head. We're going to look at the head. We have the Page of Rods, another page, but reversed. The Emperor right next to the Hierophant. Go figure. And then the 10 of Wands. So in your head, I'm just kind of wondering, okay, this is kind of similar to Capricorns, honestly. Like who's in your head? Whose voice do you hear in your head? We have a lot of fire energy in there. We have spirit energy in there. I feel like there's just some I just feel like something's in your head that's not yours. Okay, I guess I can put it that way. There's just something, maybe from childhood. I don't know. I feel like there's just something in your head that does not. It's not good. It's a burden. There's just something in your head that feels heavy. Okay. And I feel like with this Emperor energy here, next to the Hierophant, again with the rules, right? I'm getting like rules. Like there's just rules that maybe don't make sense to you, that you're having to deal with mentally. Like I feel like there's just a mental burden or a mental and having to do with rules. I feel like this might be kind of short. But yeah, I feel like there's some kind of like burdensome rules that you're kind of in your head about, or that you are learning about, that you're not down with, or or have been communicated recently, that or will be communicated. Like somebody's like hammering down on the rules. Don't know what that means for you, but I feel like maybe there's some kind of new communication coming in about something that feels too heavy for you to, to mentally work with. All right, physical. We have a little bit of conflicting energy here, because this 3 of Wands here, he's not going anywhere. He's just like a waiting, right? And the Knight of Swords is supposed to be swift movement, right? This Knight of Swords, I don't like this guy. He's not like swooping in. It's almost like he's standing there, like I feel like he started that fire, and that looks like the Tower card over here on the edge. I feel like he's just like watching his own, like a creepy arson, right? Like he's like started a fire and then he like sits off in the distance just to watch it burn. Like that's this kind of sense, and that's totally not the meaning of the card, but that's the sense I'm getting from this. I feel like made a snap decision and is now just kind of sitting back watching. But there is some quickness about it, right? Because we do also, I feel like that Tower energy is there, where that's like something suddenly happening. But also like he's got the sword, he's got he's holding onto the weapon, right? But he's also not moving, which the Knight of Swords would typically be about, moving quickly in rushing to something, or rushing in, or somebody rushing in to rescue you. I feel like physically there may be a person who's just sitting back and not taking action in your surroundings. Now that could be related to this card, which I should put like a sticker on that. Or I don't know, I need 2 crystals. Anyway, it could be related to that. It could be a person of interest that physically has physical intentions. But it could just be somebody that's in your environment, like somebody who lives in your house, like that's just like sitting back and watching. Ooh, that's creepy. That's creepy. Right? Sitting back and watching. Like, okay, like seriously, on a serious, like, this is very specific and literal, but if you're watching this and there's somebody creepy that like lives in your house that kind of watches you, check your bathroom or whatever. Check for cameras. Just check for cameras. Like, just get some peace of mind. I feel like maybe there's some creepy dude watching stuff that they shouldn't. But other than that, oddly specific and literal interpretation, I guess. Maybe not literal, but specific. Anyways, other than that, I feel like they're like, in a not creepy way, there could just be like people watching you to see how you do, to see what you do. Somebody could just be watching for the purpose of learning, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be creepy, but I feel like maybe there's a little bit of somebody sitting on the sidelines kind of watching to see how you blossom, how you bloom. Like, what do you grow into? And that's the physical that we're going to talk about. And it could be a little bit of physical affection going on too. So it could be a person who's involved in a romantic way that could be affecting all of this other stuff over here. So let's go ahead and move on to spirit, which has the world, judgment, and 5 of Pentacles. So yeah, sometimes to go through that, I feel like this is speaking to like an awakening of sorts. Not in a like I don't even know what the word is to describe like the way things are being presented. Especially, I spend a lot of time on TikTok, and I'm on the spiritual side among other other streams of algorithm that I have gotten myself into. But anyways, on the spiritual thing, like there's a lot of like just uneducated type information. There's a lot of misinformation. I'm not talking spiritual awakening in the TikTok sense, we'll say, where it's a bunch of kids jumping on a bandwagon. Okay, and like not knocking anyone who's new to their spiritual side, not in one bit. But I feel like things just get sensationalized, and it's serious. Your spirit is serious. This is a serious thing, a spiritual awakening. It's not meant to be joked about and publicized, and like anyways, let's get back to the cards. So I do feel like this is pointing toward an awakening. This is of a higher calling. It's becoming aware of this higher calling, knowing that you have to sometimes go through some shit. You may need to seek help. You may need to, 5 is about change for me. You may need to get help on your spiritual journey. There is help out there. Like, we have all of these like resources, I guess. We have all these different aspects of ourselves here, right? I mean, like if you kind of thought about it, you could go like emotion, thought, physical, and spirit. Like, I guess like the 4 that we have here, I tried to make them appear on that card, kind of like in a way. But it's really about being called to a higher purpose. Like these guys, like the Judgment card is kind of a creepy card if you really look at the traditional way it's written. And they're coming out of the grave. They're like literally fucking zombies. Okay, they're zombies, and it's like we're waking them up. Like angels come out with the horn, and they're waking up all of the dead to bring them to heaven or whatever, wherever that was intended to. I mean, those look like flames to me. But anyways, like neither exist. Just saying. In my experience, in my world, in my truth, neither of those things exist. But it is representative of a wake up call, of like literally a dead sleep, waking up to the horns, bringing you to a new realm, a new life, a new dimension, if you will. But you may need to get some help on that. But I feel like this is definitely a shift in the world that you have an impact on. So overall, this maybe not as quick as I thought. Overall, I just feel like there's a lot of things that are trying to get in your way, but you're not letting up, right? You're not letting physical things stop you from becoming who you're meant to be. You're not letting other barriers or organizations or rules or burdens, you're not letting that stop you. There's a lot, I feel like, in your way, okay? But there are people watching, and they're watching you progress and grow, and those are the people that are being silent in your life. So just keep that in mind as the loud ones who are trying to stop you, and you power through, that there are the quiet ones that are rooting for you in your growth. So that's what I have for you in this reading. I hope that resonates. Please let me know in the comments. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you feel inclined to do so. I would love to have you. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a blessed day.